Can you hear me now? Good. Welcome back to another episode of the Dohm Speed Shop. On this episode, I'm gonna show you how to swap out the front speakers on your 99 through 06 Chevy Silverado. Let's check it out. Alright, so if you're removing one of these door panels on one of the 99 to 06 GM trucks, Sierra and Silverado, probably even Escalade, all about the same. Top part, you can just kind of pry off. Just hold on with these metal clips. Bottom has this hook. Go up here to this door panel part. Get your trim removal tool. Just pry this off. But it's walk its way off the handle. Then you're gonna go up here to the lock and pry this off as well. Now one side will come off easier than the other because it hooks in one way. Now passenger side kind of fishes out like that. They kind of hook in one way. So if you're putting a lot of effort into it, you're probably going to break it, stop, and reassess how you're doing this. You got bolts on the bottom, bolts here, T20 here, and then there should be a plastic retainer on this side, which is MIA on this one. Your bottom bolt here is going to be in 9/32. So now that you got the bottom bolt out, we're going to go ahead and take the top one out. As soon as I find my socket. Alright, that came out. They got one bolt here underneath the door handle. You know, you take the 3 years to take the bolt out because it's the longest bolt you've ever seen. Don't you hate when you're on the last thread and you're almost there? Okay, that bolt's out. Got that one out. All that's left is the T20. Zap that right out of there. And then we should be good to lift this door panel up. And you want to go in and up when you remove that thing. Just like that. Now, if you're removing the whole door panel, one of the sensors, switches and tweeter are just a push lock setup. After I'm done removing this, I'll give you a look at what that looks like. Now, all these connectors for your tweeter and all that, standard push style. Yeah, push this little tab down and wiggle the whole thing out. Only one being different, this one that has like a cam style plug. When it's sitting in the truck, it'll be locked like that. All you do is push down on this tab here, and then wiggle this clip forward. The whole thing should just pull out. Now I'm going to try my best to leave this weather seal on here while I go through. That might be why this tweeter doesn't work, because the wires aren't being friends with anybody. We'll come back to that. So I'm going to try my best not to disturb this weather seal any more than I have to, and disconnect and pull out this driver's side speaker. Now I just removed the passenger side speaker. Foam's pretty well shut. How this guy goes in, comes out. Hook these two on the bottom of the outside door skin, inside door skin, whichever way you're looking at it. You just push down on the front clip, top clip, just pop it out. I had to use 2 screwdrivers, so not as easy as everyone says, but it's not the worst either. So once you have the door panel off, I just replaced the speaker. I'm not going to show you that level of backyard butchery because there's tech screws involved and butt connectors, and it works. It's not the GM speaker, but it works. So we're going to go ahead and put the panel back on. Watch me struggle. Now when you reinstall the door panel, what you want to do is put yourself in a situation here. You start hooking up your sensors and switches and doodads. Make sure you don't do what I just did and brought it through the wrong access hole. All this pushes in, then you get your cam lock. Kind of plugs in, and then once you get it in, you swing that plastic gray arm over like I was showing you. Swing it over to secure it. Keep in mind this plastic guard here is a weather guard. Keep everything dry internally, so make sure you keep that up. Before you put this back on, if you care to see light down here, make sure you plug in your light bulb. Kind of do the jiggle wiggle to get it in there. Then once she's in, you hook the bottom of your door panel. While you hook the top at the same time, it's kind of a dance. Jiggle wiggle it into place. Start reinstalling your hardware. I'm going to start with the world's longest bolt because it annoys me that much. Just keep going until it bottoms out. 7 years later, it just threads into the door. I'm going to go ahead and put my bolt in the bottom of the door here. That's the wrong one. I'll get that one in a second, actually. I'll make sure some other stuff lines up. Lightly run it in there because I don't feel like stripping the Torx today. If you're always curious, if you're ever curious where these were, look at the bolt heads. You see one with rust and one without. The rusty one was the bottom of the door panel. Then you got your door panel cover, door handle cover, I should say. Just gonna work its way in there. Let it pop into place. That's in there. Then your last piece of trim hooks in the top. You just kind of pop it into the rest. Just like that. Better than new. Alright guys, that's been the door panel removal and installation while I threw in some speakers in the front doors of this truck. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.